Hey everyone, Flasher Catcher here, and welcome to the first episode of Can It Profit, where we go over a certain aspect of a skill to determine what gives the best money from either the raw material or crafting it into something more. This episode will be based on woodcutting normal logs with a Sears headband, which gives us double logs, and a Dwarven Army axe, which gives us an additional 3 experience and allows us to occasionally obtain a wooden knot for woodcutting and crafting experience later on. We'll do 15 minutes of dedicated chopping to get a base time down and then do a bunch of math to determine how much profit can be made during that time based on the current grand exchange rate, as well as taking a look into the past to see how well these items have sold. For this test, we started with 1,319 logs and 130 wooden knots. After 15 minutes of dedicated woodcutting, we ended up with 1,696 logs and 171 wooden knots. That's a gain of 377 logs and 41 knots within 14 minutes, or 1,508 logs and 164 knots per hour. The grand exchange rate at the time of this video is 401 GP, the lowest being 226 GP and the highest being 486 GP in the past 6 months. You could craft your logs into 15 arrow shafts, which currently sell for 10 GP. However, you would be making a loss per log at the current rate. A partially crafted short bow sells for 61 GP, and a shield bow sells for 17 GP. I would recommend against fletching these unless you need the levels. The wooden knots can't be traded on the Grand Exchange, however, and combining it with a lapis lazuli is not recommended. Feel free to disassemble these or sell to a vendor after crafting. Finally, we take our lowest Grand Exchange price and our highest Grand Exchange price and multiply it by how many logs we can obtain in an hour, we get a value of 340,000 to 732,000 an hour. Pricing as of this video is 604,000 GP an hour. I think these little trees are definitely profitable if you can focus and chop for a small amount of experience. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and comment on what you think.